Okay, so we're upstairs and we're checking on, oh man. Next time we come down, we're gonna be getting the siding and the flashing up on here and actually put siding up. You see my brother's got this roof. Whew. The last thing he's gotta do is solder these joints together, and he's got one more piece to go over there. How's it coming there, bro? How's it coming over there?
Okay. I got them on the end. I put the edge clip on.
Okay.
Look at that piece in there.
Mm-hmm.
Got a hook.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is like the drip edge to go on the outside. That'll go over there.
You put a hook clip right there so it don't blow up the roof.
All right. That looks fantastic. Okay. He's rolling with the roof. And talk about calculating it just right. He only has one piece left over. One piece, that's it. Okay. So this is where, oh yeah. This is where I put that floor joist up under here. And you can, oh yeah, that tightened up the floor big time. Yeah. So what's next is, I've got all of these 2x8s. I've actually cut those the last time we were here. These are gonna go up in place in here, in the ceiling. And you can see how far apart some of these are. That's probably 24 inches apart. But we're gonna put them on 16-inch on centers. And that way we can go ahead and put a platform up in here and be able to put the HVAC unit, which will be hidden. The other thing we're gonna do, and I'm not crazy, you see, they didn't have plywood back in the day here. You see all those 1-bys that are up in there. We have to get the roof either sealed, and it may be too far gone, or a new roof put on it. Ideally, a new roof would be better. But what we're gonna do, so this room right here is gonna change a bit. We have the big spaces over here, which is big enough to put a bathroom in here. And it would be probably wise to put it right here, except we end up having all of our plumbing is right below us, and the stack pipe is right here, so it'll be easy to do that. To give us a little more space, this was a closet. We're gonna take all this stuff out, and we're gonna take this chimney out. This chimney right here was not part of the original house. This was the addition that was put on it. And so it's not quite as important. But when we take this out, this will give us, we got to go all the way down. It's going to be a lot of work. But if we build the platform up here, it'll be easier once we get the top of the roof, top of the chimney off of there, to be able to chop it and bring it on down off of the platform up there being here. But if we take this all the way down, we'll be able to have a little more space in this room. And what we're going to do is we're just going to make this like a shower bathroom. Don't need a real big bathroom in here. Downstairs we'll have the clawfoot bathtub and stuff, but we'll put a shower, like a shower over in here, a toilet over there, and then we'll have a vanity in here someplace. Haven't figured out the exact layout. And then we'll have a closet that will meet the width of the bathroom as well. So that way this will be a much better room without that chimney. So this will be basically become a good sized bedroom. Not a huge bedroom, but a good sized bedroom. And you'll have plenty of light. Oh, the other reason too is we do have that window that's over there. We want to keep that window in the closet there to have nice natural lighting. So, whew, we're actually getting a bit done in the little bit of time that we've been spending and coming down here. Yeah, we actually have been getting a bit done. Getting electricity would be a game changer. It's kind of in the 40s right now, so the temperature is getting a little colder. So it'd be good to be able to have the electricity, turn on lights. The evenings are going to start getting darker sooner. And you can see the roof out there? There we go. See the roof out there. Not a bad view. Got trees and everything else. All right, so you remember the movie The Money Pit? sometimes it feels like what this is. So this is above the doorway from the original part of the house in the kitchen here. I hadn't put the rafters in here because I kept seeing this piece of wood and stuff that was stuck in here, which evidently was just like a temporary fix that they had done. The bricks are loose, and so we'll have to get some. I've got to take, see these? Yeah, we're going to need to take those on out and make sure that doesn't fall on anybody's head. The trains come through here and vibrate, so what we're going to have to do is we have to mix some more of our lime mortar and go ahead and re-cement this in here. Not a big deal. But this is what's crazy is, here is a piece of wood right here that they stuck in here to block it. Now, what I want you to notice about this is a piece of maybe 5/4 cherry. It's cherry. It's cherry. Look at that. Yeah, back then cherry didn't cost much. All right, so I guess I need to go ahead and get some water and mix up some mud and patch this together so that way we don't have an issue with this, because I worry about leaving this off of here that some more of the bricks above it will kind of go. So yeah, I hadn't planned on doing this. I hope my trowels are here. Well, you never know what you're going to find when you're working on an old house. So this is what would have originally been a window way that they put a door in, and we saw a whole bunch of pieces of wood that were cemented in place in there and found out that a lot of this was loose. So instead of waiting, we're going to go ahead and I mix some lime mortar down here, which is 9 scoops of sand, 3 scoops of lime, and 1 scoop of the masonry stuff. So we're going to use that, and we're just going to go ahead and get these put in here. As you can see, it doesn't have to be pretty because this shit is old. Actually, it doesn't look that bad from down here. This was original. Up there, where it's gray, that's what I had to put back in. Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades. So, we're up here actually on the sunroof roof. And this is good because this is actually our stack pipe right here for our house. I think I'm gonna have to carry that all the way up. I just have a feeling that they're gonna want this not to be venting right here by the back bedroom. But my brother is putting in the flashing over here on the edge, and we can take a look and we can see what this roof looks like. Definitely a lot better than that roof we tore off that was literally coming apart. We'll end up cleaning this with vinegar, which will take the sheen and the oils out of it, and then we'll be able to paint it. And so now we know that this section is ready to rock and roll. And the great thing is we're gonna
hitting my fingers.
Okay. The great thing is that's nice and solid, is we've got the electric panel in here, and we'll be working on getting electricity up in here, which will be nice to have some power. And it's beginning to feel like fall into winter right now. Okay. Yeah, I got to mix up some mortar and do some block work. Whew. It's definitely a labor of love here. So the hook's up underneath of there. Boy, that's got to be an exacting fit.
It worked out right. I got it pretty good.
He loses things like I do.
Oh, I've lost too many things.
Feels solid up here. You got a piece of metal up underneath of it. Oh, the cat piece. Okay. You got your clip right there. That's your... And this is where I would be going crazy. Wow. That corner piece.
Yeah, gotta step out.
Wow. Like a zipper. Well, you never know what you're going to find when you're working on an old house. So this is what would have originally been a window way that they put a door in, and we saw a whole bunch of pieces of wood that were cemented in place in there, and found out that a lot of this was loose. So instead of waiting we're going to go ahead and I mix some lime mortar down here, which is 9 scoops of sand, 3 scoops of lime, and 1 scoop of the masonry stuff. So we're going to use that, and we're just going to go ahead and get these put in here. As you can see, it doesn't have to be pretty because this shit is old. All right, so we are actually going to be finished for the day. Unfortunately, I got 3 hours of driving to do to get back home. And we got a roof out here. And as soon as my brother comes in,
for this, thing.
it's hot.
You lean against it?
No, it didn't. You would have smelled burning flesh, and I know what burning flesh smells like. Okay, so let's take a peek here. Look, all right, so when I come back, we'll get the flashing put up on here, and then we're able to go ahead and put the siding up in place. But look at that. And we ran short on the solder, so he tacked these, and he's gonna come back and finish sealing all of those up. So definitely better than where we, and so now I'm gonna get my behind back up the road. We've literally only been here, let's see, what time we get here? About 10:30? Well, actually, we started at 11 and it's only 3:30, so we've worked 4.5 hours. He finished the roof. He got the electric panel all wired up and ready to go. I did some framing and some brickwork and stuff, and you know, that's, we're gonna spend more time on the road than we're actually going to be doing work. That's okay. This is important to protect the investment, of course, to get the roof finished up, and important to be able to get the panel hooked up so that way we can get the inspection done and hopefully get power in here soon. I'm Mark Holmes, and I appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscription button, and I'll see you soon.